So I know if you're a quilter, you have scraps. I'm about to show you some really great ways to utilize those little scraps. Don't throw them away. I know you're probably thinking I'm going to tell you to put them all your little triangles and everything into a baggie and bring them to the little lady down the street. Well, you can do that. One of the things that I like to do is I go and I sort through and I find some of my bigger scraps. Now, I don't even know how this ended up in the scrap bucket, but I do know that it probably was a piece that just happened to be sitting out, and I was tired of it sitting there and I hadn't used it, so I threw it in. So I will set that aside, and some of the larger pieces I set aside for the children in the neighborhood that are doing 4-H or my granddaughters. The rest of the fabric, what I like to do is I take a large piece of a fabric and I sew up along the edge and make a pillowcase. But it's not going to be a pillowcase. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a garbage can, and I'm going to put this inside the garbage can, and I'm going to make it my new garbage can liner. Oh, what you say? Is she crazy? No, she's not crazy. She's charitable like every other quilter that you know. And as I find pieces of fabric that I think, oh, I just don't even want to keep them, I don't want to have to use them, I'll throw them into that bucket. When that bucket is full, I'll take it out. I'll take it out of the wastebasket. I'll fold over the edge. Make sure you leave enough so you can fold it over. I'll pin it in place, and I'm going to sew a line all the way down. And it's a nice little bed for an animal from the shelter. Now, you don't have to make it this big. You can make it round. You can do any dimension that you want. But it's going to be filled with scraps, with batting. The only thing I don't want in it is paper and anything that could be edible, because we don't want those dogs getting into that, getting those things lodged into their tummies. But when you send these to the shelter, what they do is once they're in the kennel with them, it becomes theirs. So when that animal gets adopted, that pillow or that bed goes home with them. So it's a really neat and easy charitable way to get rid of your scraps if you're not going to be giving them to the neighborhood child or to the little old lady down the street who needs some handwork to do. I hope you enjoyed this tip. I sure enjoyed doing it for you.